Hi there. Hello, 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 hello. Can you hear me? Okay, then mute. Hello. Hello, can you hear me? Hello, can you hear me? I can hear you. Your mic is mute. Can you unmute your mic, please? Unmute your mic.
Okay.
Can you unmute your mic because I can't hear
I
you?
can hear you. I can hear you. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, but I can't hear you.
Why? But I'm hearing you, and my mic is on. It's not muted.
Okay, yeah, sorry. Now I can hear you. Hello, 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 hello. Good afternoon.
The Ukrainian ambassador is given an extraordinary welcome in the House of Commons as Boris Johnson calls Vladimir Putin a war criminal.
There is one music. There's another sound coming from your end.
Yeah, just 1 second. Let me turn that off. Okay, we are good to go now. Hello, hello, good afternoon, good evening. Depends on what part of the continent you are watching or you are joining us from today. Welcome to the first edition of Face to Face. This is the program that we're going to be discussing on the issues of facing Nigeria, political and social and otherwise. Today, I'm joined by my very good friend, our comrade, Frederick Odorige, and we are going to be discussing the issue of 2023 presidential election. What Nigerians should expect from the next incoming president come 2023. My brother, my friend, Frederick, what part of the continent are you joining us today from?
Yes, thank you for having me here. I am speaking from Hungary.
Okay.
From the capital city of Hungary called Budapest.
How's the weather over there today?
Well, beautiful but cool.
How do you feel? You used to be the chief moderator, and today you're on the other side of the seat. How does it feel?
Yes, because the global coalition is moving on, and it is also very good that we have people like you that are anchoring these programs on daily basis. So it's a good feeling that we're moving on.
Thank you. Let's get straight to the point. We only have 30 minutes for this program, and this program is going to be here every Wednesday of each and every week, and we're going to be here for 30 minutes. And I think we have one other guest that's supposed to be joining us, but if not, we're going to proceed ahead. The question is: 2023 election is just around the corner, and we have so many aspirants right now aspiring to become the president of Nigeria come 2023. In your own view or in your own opinion, what should Nigerians expect from the incoming president come 2023?
Well, thank you very much. I believe that Nigerians want true change, not just promises about change. Nigerians want true change. A president that is very patriotic, a president that has vision, a president that is ready to step on toes of people who have pulled the country down for too long. We need a president in Nigeria that can say, Buhari, you stole money, go to prison. We want somebody that can take record of the gross human rights abuses that have been going on in Nigeria and the crimes against humanity perpetuated by the government of Muhammadu Buhari and Osinbajo and the Buratais that suddenly became ambassadors. So all of these sins must not go unpunished because Nigerians have been killed and the spirits of our killed or murdered compatriots, their spirits are hovering around the place seeking vengeance because the land is soaked with blood. So I believe that the ancestors of the Nigerian space have refused to accept Nigerians that were killed. So they have sent them to go back to seek for justice. And they are hovering around and there's tension everywhere because the dead refuse to rest in peace. So we need a president that can bring justice, full justice to the people. The president that can say, yes, NSAS, during NSAS, some persons were killed and some soldiers were guilty of that offense. That is the kind of president Nigerians are expecting. Nigerians are expecting a president that understands the economics of world economics and understands how Nigeria should be like. I mean, at this time around, we're talking about €1 climbing over 600 naira is shameful. We want a president that will not go to sleep until every Nigerian child eats before going to bed. So we need not just somebody that wants to go there and is just angry, just hungry for position, hungry for the beauty or the whatever that comes with the office, the sirens and all that. No, we want somebody that is pathetic and very compassionate and patriotic to the Nigerian cause.
Okay, thank you so much for that. Over the last few weeks, I have heard from some quarters that many Nigerians, they are clamoring for youth presidency come 2023. What is your take on that?
Well, it depends on our definition of youth. When somebody is 30 years, it's a youth. And now the position here, I don't think it's about youths. Now it's about people that have the managerial acumen to take the country to the real next level, So that is what I believe. It's not about age this time around. If we have very good youths that can do it, fine. If we have adults that can do it, fine. But it's not about youths. But because if you look at the youths now, I think many youths, I think it was only one lady that have come out. Nigerians are still waiting for the youths to come out. And there is also another young man that came out, Dr. Favor Ayodele, but he's, I think, 40 years. So it's not really a youth in the real sense of the word, So it's not about youths this time around, but if we have good youths, fine. But the youths that I'm seeing today, they still have a lot of work to do because many of them have kind of lost hope in the country. And some of them believe that, or they think that votes don't count. It's not true. And it is some of these youths that are being used as the political thugs. That is even the most pathetic thing about it. They're the ones that have surrendered themselves to be used as political thugs. They are snatching ballot boxes, carrying pump action for politicians, because it's not politicians and their children that really perpetrate all these evils. During election, they go home, they sit at home watching their TV, but they give 5 or 10K to these youths and they start to display, So all of these things are problems that we must address. So if we're going to have a very happy and successful election, Nigerian youths must have a new conscientization about the situation by putting down their ammunitions and telling the politicians, say, never again shall we be your thugs, never again. So if they begin to do this, and if they could protect their votes, and they stop snatching of ballot boxes, definitely our votes will begin to count.
Thank you so much. Last week, I read from the Nigerian Punch that Bola Ahmed Tinubu was claiming to be one of the Nigerian youth. What is your take on that?
there are some people we take seriously, and there are some people we must not take seriously. We must not take the Tinubus seriously. On a very serious note, we must not take people like that seriously, because fine, he was joking, but for a man in his 80s, forget that he's writing that he's 69. A man that is in his 80s say that he's used like his grandchildren. It's not interesting. He was only trying to play to the gallery, because there were some youths. There were some youths there. So, of course, we know it's not a youth, and it can never be a youth. His time of youthfulness has passed.
Thank you
And people like that should go and rest. They should go and rest. They should not worsen the problem of the country.
Okay, thank you. Let's go to the issue of the south and the northern part of Nigeria. Which part of the country do you think deserve the next presidency of Nigeria come 2023?
Well, we cannot really, if we look at how the presidency has rotated for a long time now. I'm trying to adjust my light here.
Yeah, that's fine.
If you look at how the presidency has been going on for some time now, you'll find out that it is not really about the region that produces the president that brings about development, because the Northerners, for example, they have produced the highest number of presidents, but today we have the Northerners having at least 10 million street children. That area is the place where you have the most insecure. It is a place where you have the highest number of people living in camps for internally displaced persons. It is a place where you have the least educated Nigerians. So what has the presidency done for the North? Look at the East. Look at the East. The East has produced two presidents in the persons of Nnamdi Azikiwe as Governor General and Aguiyi Ironsi. It does not matter how many days they spent in office. Once you are a president, you've been a president. The East has produced 7 Senate presidents. Nobody's even talking about that. The East has produced a deputy Senate president who was there for 12 years. What did he do? The East has produced Anyim Pius Anyim as secretary to the federal government, and a host of others, plus the normal governors and all that, and state and federal legislators. Come to the South. Jonathan Goodluck was the president. What did he do for the region? Niger Delta has become worse. So when he was there as president, he was just arm twisting. He was being arm twisted by the militants. He was dishing out a lot of money to them, but there is no visible development. The NDDC has been like a private business to some persons, and all of these things are happening today. We cannot really say Niger Delta has produced a president, because even his own Otuoke village does not smell the development. And of course, when he left there, the wife was interrogated, and some of her assets and monies were seized because she looted all of these things when she was in office. But the irony of all of this is that there is no first ladyism in the Nigerian constitution. So where are they getting this money from? That is corruption. There is no budget, local, state, or federal, where you have provisions for first ladies. So where do they get the money that they spend? So all of these things are the problems we have. So it is not about where the president is coming from. Those ones that have come before us, they have failed. But if you ask my opinion, I think it's good we should give the eastern part of the country a shot for now, because from the 1999 dispensation, they have not produced a president. But the fact is that if we suggest an Igbo presidency now, there are still some technical things that Easterners must do. They must stop the agitation for Biafra, and one of them must be able to step down for each other. Because during the 2003 elections, presidential elections, about 7 persons came out to contest for the same presidency from the East. Ojukwu was there. I mean, talking about the late
Ojukwu.
Chukwuemeka Ojukwu.
Yeah, Kimba.
Of course, he had the highest vote, which was less than about 1 million votes. But all of the persons that contested with him joined all their votes together, 7 of them. It was less than 1.5 or let's say less than 2 million votes coming from that region. So if they could come together, step down for one person and support that person, they could make more impact than everybody wants to be president. So that is the point. So for this Easterners to produce the presidency, it's not bad. But the issue is not just about who or where the presidency is coming from. It's about the person's ability to manage resources, the person's ability to secure our land. That is it.
Thank you so much, my brother. From your own analysis, you said, in your own opinion, the Easterners, they deserve the presidency, in your own opinion. If we were to go by that, who would you rather suggest as an Eastern, somebody from the eastern part of Nigeria, for the Nigerians to embrace and work and make sure they elect him to become the next president of Nigeria?
I will not suggest anybody. I will not suggest anybody at all.
Okay.
Because as a member of the Global Coalition for Security and Democracy in Nigeria, I should not be seen to be announcing any political party or supporting any political party or individual now.
No, but
whatever we say is on record.
Yeah.
And moreover, I believe that new aspirants might come up.
Yeah.
So when they begin to come up, then we can begin to decide. But like you know very well, by December 2022, this year, we are going to have a global online election where we are going to choose which presidential candidate we should support. So when that time comes, of course, we're going to do our normal elections online, and we'll all pick a candidate. Whoever wins is the person we are going to support, and that person will be my candidate.
Thank you so much for that. Okay, let's go to the issue of insecurity, lawlessness, and other issues that are facing Nigeria on a daily basis. What should the next president of Nigeria do as the first thing in the first 100 days in office?
Well,
insecurity, corruption, lawlessness, and poor governances and everything. So what do you suggest the incoming president should take as his top priority within the first 90 days or 100 days in office?
First, the president must have the political will to fight insecurity. There is presently no political will from Muhammadu Buhari to fight insecurity, because recently we bought 12 Tucano jets. They are still killing Nigerians. Why are they hiding the Tucano jets? Because they don't have the political will. They don't care about Nigerians that are being killed. So the person must have the political will. The governor of Plateau State came out to say that he bought some drones. He bought some drones to address the issue of security in Plateau State. Now, when you buy a military hardware like that, the place where you are going to use it, the country where you are going to use it, the government will write a paper for you, end user's certificate. Now, the end user certificate is supposed to be issued by the Office of the National Security Advisor. Till now, several years after buying these drones, the Office of the National Security Advisor refused to issue end user certificate to the governor of Plateau State. So they don't care when they see people dying. So a government, the president that is coming that would like to address that issue of security must give states the rights and the opportunity to protect themselves in every way. So that is something that the government must take into consideration. So apart from that, there must be there must be a very, very conscious and well supervised military. Because if you look at all the national security advisors that have been appointed right from the time of Jonathan Goodluck, they have all been enmeshed in corruption. They steal money that they are supposed to be using to buy military hardware, equipment, and welfare for the soldiers. So they don't care whether the soldiers are dying or not. So such security advisors should be arrested and jailed for life. Let others see what is happening. They jail them for life. Because if soldiers are going to the battlefield, they are dying, leaving their families behind, and somebody is just taking the money that they are supposed to use in buying ammunition. Quite wrong. Patrick Aziza was the national security advisor under Musa Yar'Adua into Jonathan Goodluck thereabout. No, okay, 2012, yes, 2012, he died in a plane crash with the former Kaduna State governor. But after he died, as we are talking now, he stole $9 million that is in a bank account in the US till now. After him, we had Sambo as national security advisor, and we know about the $2.5 billion that he and his PDP cronies stole. Prior to the 2015 presidential election, Sambo said that as a national security advisor, that the environment was not conducive for elections, that we should postpone the election. The election was postponed, according to him, was going to use that period to fight Boko Haram. Little did we know that was using that period to share money that was meant for security. Now we have Mugono, the current national security advisor. We are hearing many cases about corruption. So all of these things, the president must make sure that whoever is a national security advisor must be seen to be doing his job. If he steals immediately while in office, he should be given life imprisonment without an option of fine. So all of these things are things we must do. But scientifically, two things we must do is that, one, we need international support. Look at all the energies that they are wasting and human resources and lives that they are wasting in Ukraine. If we had good international relations with some countries, like even Russia, then they say, so please come and secure our Sambisa forest for us. If the president has the political will to do that, of course, they can come and finish all those people within 1 week. So we should begin to equip our military with modern technology. There is Predator B. Predator B is a drone that can move and attack unmanned. So it's an unmanned area drone, So those are the type of drones that we should be using in Nigeria. That was the kind of drone that Donald Trump employed when he attacked General
Soleimani
of Iran. So all of these things are what we need, and we have the people, we have the security experts in and outside Nigeria. The government must begin to bring every security experts together now for consultations and all of that. So I believe that when these are done, definitely the country will be more secure.
Okay, I think I have someone here. Yeah. Hello, Washima. Can you hear me?
Hello.
Hello, hi.
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, can you?
I'm very well. How are you?
Good, thank you. Can you put on a video?
I'm in a busy area, so that's why I put off my video.
Okay. Yeah. Can you just introduce yourself? Tell us where you are joining us from today.
Okay. My name is Josephine Washima. I'm joining from Abuja.
Okay. Thank you for being a part of this program today. Before you came in, I was just asking my brother, what are the expectations of Nigerians for the incoming president come 2023? We're talking about the race and what part of the country should Nigeria vote for to become the next president. So what are your take on that 2023 election, and what should Nigeria expect from the next president?
Okay, great. You see, I believe that the 2023 is going to be one of the most interesting years
Okay.
in terms of what will become of the politics of Nigeria.
Yeah.
However, I also believe that with the issues that are confronting the country, Nigerians' expectations are very, very high. And then coupled with some of the activities of this present administration, whoever must be president has to be prepared and ready to face the issues that are confronting the country frontal.
Okay.
Issues of division, peace, security, and even the economy. Therefore, I believe those are the issues, the areas that Nigerians will be looking at generally in
Okay.
terms of
Thank you.
choosing their next leader. Yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you. Actually, before you came, I also asked Frederick, what does he
Yes,
think about
let me see.
electing a youth as the next president of Nigeria? What are your take
Okay,
on
yeah,
that?
I think, yeah, I've stepped away from where I was. Well, you see, I have a position when it comes to that, and this is my position. I don't think it should be about a youth. It should be
Okay.
about who has, the right one temperament. I think the word capacity has been bastardized, so I'm very careful how I use capacity. But yes, capacity very important, but experience is very, very key. So you don't just come and begin to, you have to have a young person in that position. The position of the president is very key, and experience is very key. Wisdom and experience is very key. So I don't think we should just narrow it down to saying we want a youth. What sort of youth are we talking about?
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for that. I'll come back to you again. Um, Mr. Frederick. Mr. Frederick, can you unmute yourself? Mr. Frederick.
I can hear you.
Okay, the next question goes to you. Since 1999, the PDP has ruled Nigeria for 16 years. Thereafter, the APC took over. This is the 7th year of APC administration in Nigeria. Do you think, in your own opinion, it is time for Nigerians to look for another political party, or perhaps merge the existing political party in order to out the APC and the PDP rules a regime from Nigeria? What's your take on that?
Well, it is people that make up political parties. And political parties have their ideologies, political ideologies. But if you look at the contents of PDP and APC, you will see that they don't have ideologies. APC is a product midwifed by several political parties coming together. So they don't have a soul in the party, so to speak. And because they don't have a soul, they don't have the capacity to direct the country. There's no direction. People are stealing left, right, and center. There is no accountability. Nothing like this. So all of this has put the country in jeopardy. Therefore, it is time for Nigerians to get away from this PDP APC matter, because if both of them are the same, you see how they are crisscrossing. Somebody's PDP today, he steals money, he comes to APC because according to Oshomole, when you join APC, your sins are forgiven. There are so many of them in government today that have corruption cases, but they have not been effectively tried because they are in APC. So we need fresh political parties, but no new political party now can overthrow these political vampires. So it is high time that they took a stand. That is the fresh political parties They should merge 6, 7, 8 of them, come together, pull resources together and begin to have spread throughout the north and throughout the length and breadth of the country. If we don't have mergers of these young political parties, definitely it would be difficult to overthrow the parties called APC and PDP. And if we don't do that, then Nigerians must expect new pharaohs come 2023.
Thank you so much. I'm just going to take a meeting for a second. I'm going to take 1 minute to read some of the contribution from our outside viewer on YouTube. The first one is from Robert. He said AAC is the only solution. Anyway, we are not here to advertise or canvass for any political party.
If you click on his name and you say show, we can see his name on the screen. Yes.
Yeah.
Now,
okay.
yes.
Yeah. It's there now. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah. We can. Yes.
Yeah. Then
Okay.
the next one, the next person is let me see. Okay, it's Adebayo. Adebayo said AAC is the only honest, visionary, and forward-thinking party we have here in Nigeria at the moment. Thank you for your contribution. Anyone that, if you want to be a part of this program every Wednesday, 6 p.m. Nigerian time, you can email us. I'm going to type the email address right underneath. You can send us an email, and we'll be happy to have you as part of this program. Okay. Okay. Let me come back to you again, my sister Washima. Let me mute Frederick. Okay. Washima.
Yeah.
The next question is for you.
Okay, great. I own a grill, actually. Sorry to cut you. So I'm sitting at the grill. I just got here. I own a grill in Abuja. Okay.
No problem. We need, in my own opinion, because in the past we have rulers, we have leaders, and we have political elites.
Yeah.
I'm going to give you two options. What do you think Nigeria need to elect come 2023? A servant or a leader?
Well, honestly, I think that we need a combination of the two. If you remember, they said Goodluck Jonathan was a weak president, but you cannot say that he wasn't a good president. He wasn't a servant president. So we need a combination of both a ruler, a leader, and a servant. Once you can balance those two, you are able to lead properly. Because I'm a counselor, and I was taught while counseling to be able to assess your client and put on a counseling cap, and there are about 6 counseling caps in colors. They are identified by colors: red, green, yellow, depending on the temperament. The colors you're meant to put on psychologically are dependent on the temperament of that individual that you're handling. So as a counselor, I cannot say that, I don't have a temper, I don't have the right temperament for a client. I must be able to assume the temperament that suits that client to be able to speak with the client. So it's also, I think it's same for leadership. You must be able to balance all the attributes of a good leader to be able to lead properly, especially a country as diverse as Nigeria. You must be able to relate with the various, people, the various tribes in the temperament that they would understand.
Thank you so much for that beautiful answer. I'm going to mute you for a minute. Mr. Frederick, what's your take on that as well?
About exactly whether we need...
should Nigeria elect a servant or a leader come 2023? There's a difference between a servant and a leader.
Every public or every elected official is a public servant. It
But
is we
Nigeria, in Nigeria
Nigerians
is
that are
quite different.
worshiping them. It is we, the people, that are worshiping them, and we are now turning public servants to public masters. It is not supposed to be like that. Once you are elected, automatically you are a public servant. No two ways about that. And it is because of the huge unaccounted monies that they are receiving that makes them start to feel so pompous and arrogant, thinking that they are masters when indeed they are servants. Therefore, I am saying, just like she said now, that yes, we need a combination of these. Humble as a servant with the fear of God, respect for man, but you have to be firm. You have to be firm. Jonathan Goodluck, for example, was not firm. And that was why people called him a weakling. And some of these persons, they are not prepared before coming into office. They don't have vision of what they want to achieve. And they have a lot of presidential advisors. Maybe they don't listen to them. They should listen to some of these presidential advisors and put all their heads together so that they can come out stronger as a team. So we need, definitely, there's no option about that. They are public servants, but we need leaders that are firm, leaders that have vision, goal getters, and people that can work within deadline. A president that can say, within 6 months, Minister of Power, give us steady electricity. I don't care how you do it. If you don't give us steady electricity within 6 months, you are fired. Tell me everything that you need, and I'll provide it for you. But give us electricity within 6 months. That is the kind of president that we want. President that can work within time frames.
Thank you so much for that beautiful answer. The next question is also for you, Mr. Frederick. Can you list 4 things that you think are of immediate urgent to the people of Nigeria? 4 things that the incoming president will be able to campaign with and campaign for, and also be able to actualize that campaign promises to Nigerians.
It is not, well, it is not just about counting, because all of these things that we know, all these points that we know, these aspirants, they know them, and they'll be using the same thing to campaign year in, year out, year in, year out. This President Buhari, did he not campaign with electricity? Did he not campaign with infrastructures? Did he not lie that he will not travel abroad for medical treatment? As we are speaking now, it's in Kenya, and from there we cross to the UK, where he will go for his normal, traditional push and start medical treatment in the UK, while ASU is on strike, and while Nigerians are suffering from fuel scarcity. So all of these things, they know what they're supposed to do, but they don't care. Just yesterday, we saw the wives of state governors who have no budgets, who are not in our Nigerian constitution, carrying cake to Dubai to meet Aisha, the president's wife. So as we are speaking, the president is not in the country. His wife is not in this country. His wife is partially resident in Dubai because she believes that Nigeria is not secured enough. She believes that we don't have the infrastructures. So they now take money from Nigeria and go and deposit and use in countries built by normal people. So by normal politicians, so to speak. So anyway, just to answer your questions, we all know what Nigerians need. First now is security. 2, education. Every person that is in government, your children must not be schooling abroad. The educational facilities has to be really elevated. Why are they opening new universities everywhere when they cannot fund the existing ones? Then we talk about electricity. You can only ginger the economy when the electricity is balanced. Now they are fighting in Ukraine, but I can tell you that after the war, the electricity in Ukraine will still be steady. The country called Ukraine will still be better than Nigeria after the war. Is that not pathetic? So
So
Then,
can you summarize the 4 things for us, please?
yeah. So the fourth point, I've talked about education. I've talked about security. I've talked about education. And the thing we really need again is the real fight against corruption. Not this one that are doing fighting corruption. Real fight against corruption. People should be seen, handcuffed, and be led into the prison for life imprisonment. And then we should be screening, we should be showing them on TV when they are in court, when they are being sentenced and cuffed and being led into prison. So by the time we start to do all of this, then you will know that every policeman will know that taking 100 naira on the street can lead to life imprisonment. So all of these things, by the time we check all of these things, we'll find out that Nigeria will not borrow. Once we fight corruption, Nigeria will not need to borrow money because most of the money we borrow are in the pockets of private individuals, especially politicians.
Thank you so much.
And government appointees, yes.
Thank you so much for that. I'll come back to you. Washima.
Angela.
Washima,
yes, please.
We're back to
yes,
you.
Please, I'm here. Yeah.
APC, they have been in government for 7 years now.
Yes.
How do you rate the government of General President Muhammadu Buhari administration, 7 years in office? How do you rate them?
Well, according to the indices that we have, all of us have been, most of us rather, not all, we have listened to Nigerian National Bureau of Statistics reel out certain statistics, economic indices on unemployment, security, and even household survival. And therefore, you see, once you look at those indices, you know that they're not very good. If
we can't hear you. Nigeria network problem. I think she's having a network problem there. Yeah, she's having a network problem.
Yes, you can go to the comment section in case you have new comments and.
Yeah, there's no comment here, so I think we have 2 more minutes to round up this program for today. I want to give you 1 minute to tell us your final thoughts and your final word to Nigerians and who they should vote for come 2023 presidential election.
Well, just like I've said, we should be looking out for a president that is patriotic, has the political will, is focused, has vision, prepared to step on toes, and to restore the image of Nigeria, because it will be very unfair of us if we bequeath today's horrible and terrible Nigeria onto our children and future generations. I want to tell Nigerians that true change is possible for those that are determined and focused. I want to tell Nigerians that we should begin to encourage ourselves to collect voters' cards. Do not say your votes don't count. Let us mobilize each and every one of us. By the time we're able to get 100 million voters' cards, there is a level of vote that these people cannot rig. So by the time the youths also will begin to realize that the country is in their hands, they must stop allowing themselves to be used as political thugs to these people while they protect their children at home. Stop ballot box snatching. Stop carrying guns for your oppressors to sustain their years in office. And we must shun this idea of vote buying, because like we say, now who vote when they sell help? No, you not help anybody. So because by the time you receive 5,000 for 4 years, it's like you are telling politicians that your life is less valued than a sachet of pure water. So these are the issues that our youths must begin to take their destiny into their hands and to take actions. So that is what I believe we should do.
Thank you so much, my wonderful brother, my comrade, my great leader. We have come to the end of this program for today. We've lost our sister, Washima. We hope she'll be able to join us.
We did not lost her. We lost our signal.
We lost our signal. Sorry, I sleep out. We lost our signal due to network problem. So we have come to the end of this program for today, and we hope to see every one of you again next week, same time, same place. I remain your own brother, your comrade, Prince Ewemade Konkons. Thank you again, Comrade Frederick, for being a part of this program today. And we really hope that GCSDN will make a very big difference in the diaspora and in Nigeria as well, because this is a great movement that you are the initiator of this whole idea. And for us to continue to broadcast on a daily basis so that Nigerians can learn a lot from us, especially when it comes to issue of your rights, security, democracy, and otherwise. So I thank you so much for this opportunity to anchor this program, Frederick.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
And God bless you. And we'll see you again some other time.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, viewers, for being part of the program. God bless you all. Bye-bye for now.
Bye.